Greetings, I'm Geofatboy. I make shaving videos and sell shaving supplies. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving needs. Have a great shave, have a great day. Greetings, gents. I'm Geofatboy for shavenation.com. Maybe you've been shaving with a Merkur 38C for a while and you love it. It's a great everyday shaver, but you want to mix it up. You want something a little bit more aggressive. What's your next step? Here it is. The 39C, AKA Sledge Hammer. As you can see, they're both exactly the same size, just that the 39C has, on the business end, a little more activity going on. It's skewed. You can see where it's twisted here. So it goes from upward to downward, and that makes it a more aggressive shaving razor. So if you don't like to shave, or you want to shave every 3 or 4 days, this razor will be right up your alley. It's going to be more aggressive shaving, meaning more efficient, will get the job done quicker, faster, easier, all those things. Here's a look at the head, and it's got diagonal knurling going down the handle. It has 2 chrome accents here. On the bottom right here is the Merkur logo running around the collar. It's got the barber pole knob at the bottom. It's a 2-piece razor. Let's disassemble. Just spin the knob at the bottom till she breaks loose. Out comes the top cap. We'll use a feather blade. Remove it from the paper. Just drop that right over the post and the 2 pins like so. Just like that. Drop it right back in and lock it back down. Let's check that reveal. It's nice and even, but you can see it's skewed, it's twisted. That blade is twisted between the top cap and the safety bar. Oh, the specs on this razor. This razor weighs in at 4 ounces or 113 grams, and the overall length from top to bottom is 4 inches or 102 millimeters. So it's a pretty hefty razor, feels good in the hand. I'll perform a shave with this bad boy today, and I've got a pretty decent beard growth. We'll see how quickly we can remove it. The players in the game will be George F. Trumper's Violet shaving cream, right here. Cool thing about it, it's purple. And I'll use the Shave Nation shaving bowl, the ceramic bowl. The white one comes in 7 different colors, but I'll use the white so you can see the difference, the contrast of the colors. I'll finish up with the Shave Nation wide stick alum block, and then Castle Forbes Lavender aftershave. This will keep us in the floral category and layer up nicely with the Trumper's Violet. Oh, the brush I'll use is the Omega for Proraso. It says Omega on the bottom, but they make it for Proraso. It's a boar brush, very stiff. This brush is great with hard soaps. If you prefer a stiff, scritchy or scratchy brush, this is perfect. You can see that it doesn't bend over at all. It's very sturdy. That's what I'll use today. Here's what it looks like when it's dry. Let's warm up the bowl, and we'll soak the brush in a cup of hot water. Drop it right in there. Here's what she looks like when she's all wet. Still pretty much holds together. Not like a synthetic where it separates out. I will just take a fingerful, little scoop like that. Insert that down into the lather spot down at the bottom of the bowl. Right there. Remove the brush from the water. We'll go right in here and start mixing up our lather. You can see that it turns from purple to a light purple. And the lather comes up around the edges. Just drive that right back down. Doesn't take very long at all. Plenty of lather for several passes. Very nice. Smells wonderful too. Light, fresh, airy, floral scent. Very nice. Let me warm up my face and we'll get right to the shave. Whew, good and hot. Pick up our bowl and our lather, and we'll start applying from the right side over to the left. Plenty of thick lather. As I said, the brush is very stiff, as you can see. Allows you to direct that shaving cream exactly where you want it. Under the nose. Little figure eight, smooth everything out. Let's clear the runways. Construction style. Very nice. All right, here we go. We got the 39C loaded up with a feather blade, ready to rock and roll with the shave. Let's temper it under the hot water. Start on the right side. Just cut that sideburn perpendicular and tilt slightly upward. You shave just like any other razor. The slant bar does the work. Oh yeah, you can see that. It's removing my beard growth very easily. Like a hot knife through butter. Down the neckline. Excellent. Look at that, one pass, took it off. Lots of stubble on there. Let's rinse that off. Now the left side, same way, cut that sideburn. Tilt slightly up. Work your way down. Right down the neck. Sweet. Very smooth shaving. You'd think it might bite, but it feels like it's just close, comfortable, smooth, with no chance of biting. Lots of black stubble running down the drain, though, that's for sure. Now the mustache, just scoop right under. Excellent. All right, let's rinse that. After one pass. If you're smooth enough, you could stop right now. Look at that. Very nice. I will lather up one more time. Let's clear the runways. Old school this time. Okay, first pass was north to south, top to bottom. Now we'll go the opposite direction. Against the grain on the neck. Now across. You can really whip it around. I mean, it does the job, but very comfortable and smooth. Now across the mustache area, just go in with the corner, right under the nose. And then go flat. Same thing on this side. If you need to, push your nose out of the way so you can get directly under. Like so. A quick rinse and we'll lather up the cheeks. Let's lather everything. Clear the runways. All right, we'll go against the grain now. Final pass. This will get you baby smooth all over. Ride the cap. Just put the rounded portion up against and tilt slightly up. And just find that sweet spot right there. You don't want to scrape like this. Just skim along the skin. This gives you that glass-like finish. Super smooth. Other side. Beautiful. And a couple people asked, Geo, why don't you go against the grain on your chin and mustache area? Who says I don't? I've done it in several other videos. Let's do it. Here we go. Same way. Skim. And the mustache. You can also get directly under the nose that way. That gets you super smooth. Very nice. A final rinse with hot then cold water. Now we'll take our Shave Nation wide stick alum block, remove the cap, raise it up a little bit, glide that under the cold water, just saturate it, glide that all around the areas you just finished shaving. Excellent finish to the shave. We'll seal off any slight nicks if you got any, which I did not. Give you some feedback on your shave. Let that soak in for about 30 seconds, then rinse that off. Pat the face dry. Now we'll put on some of this Castle Forbes Lavender. It's a balm, so it's nice and thick. A little bit right in the fingertips, like so. Massage that directly into the skin. Very nice. Also a nice light scent. Not weak. It's a pretty strong scent. I can smell it. No problem. Beautiful. Check it out. I went from a pretty decent beard growth to baby smooth cheeks, neck, chin, mustache, everything. No nicks, no cuts. Here's a final look at the razor, the Merkur 39C, AKA Sledge Hammer. Definitely more aggressive shaving than the 38C. So, like I said before, if you don't like to shave or you like to shave every 3 or 4 days, this will definitely get the job done for you quickly and efficiently and easily. If you want to pick up any of these items, just click down below where it says show more. You can grab them right there, or go to shavenation.com, enter whatever you need in the search box. They'll pop right up. Do me a favor before I boogie on down the road. Click that subscribe button down there, and then click the bell, and then click all. You'll be notified of all my upcoming videos. They'll go right to your inbox. You won't miss any. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Visit shavenation.com for all your shaving supplies. I'm Geofatboy. Have a great shave. Have a great day. It's the biggest sledgehammer I could find at a moment's notice. Uh-oh. Looks like I have a 4 o'clock shadow. Gotta go to shavenation.com. Have a great shave. Have a great day.